incredible group. And for from group
back here. I welcome each to welcome and if I plus per put on these events of just one are you unique here tonight again to continue the way when we as we're down in, and if the members are out there, just all of, and as is historically said, a compliments of the season to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian.
You give me the wrong mic, you know.
And thank you, Mary Dima. We have a very special young lady who's going to start the evening off for us. Ellie Nielsen. Dr. Ellie A. Nielsen was born and raised on the beautiful island of St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands. Currently, she is a professor of dance at the University of the Virgin Islands for the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, a fitness instructor, and a freelance choreographer and performer. She received her BFA in dance at Jacksonville University, master's degree from Florida State University, and obtained her PhD at Kingdom Truth University. With an avid entrepreneurial spirit, the nonprofit performing arts organization Moving 340, a passion through every step, is Ellie's current up and coming business. And when you see her, you're not going to believe that what I just read is about this young lady, because she looks like she's 12 years old. But she is an entertainer. She is a solo dancer. So this evening, she's doing an interpretive piece called A Tribute to the Native Indians of II. Ellie pays homage to the ancestral lineage of diasporic movement forms that has paved the way to share the light within us. Ellie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once again. Put your hands together for Miss Ellie Nielsen. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. And folks,
Talented artists that we have here on the island of St. Croix.
and I want to say we have a tremendous crowd here tonight because all along King Street you can see people walking and coming down. Thank you for coming out because this is something that we've worked hard for. We want to make sure that you get in the Christmas spirit because that's what St. Croix is all about. Who knows that the other name for St. Croix was once Ayai? That's a little part of history and something you're going to be learning tonight. Right, Sandra?
Thank you, Dodson. And one thing that we do each year is we have members in our group who go out and look for artists, young artists, middle-aged, old artists, just artists in our community to share with you. And of course, Dr. Ellie Nielsen is one of them, and that was just fantastic. So thank you very much, Dr. Ellie Nielsen.
Tremendous.
Okay.
Now for the acknowledgements.
No. Yes.
Aha. One step ahead of you.
You know,
Go ahead.
the beauty at the end of this evening is when the trees are lit. And there's a lot of work to get the trees to be lit this evening. And we have wonderful people in our community who come out. They ask to have a tree so that they can sponsor, that they can be the participants with their friends and family members to decorate a tree. So we're going to begin by thanking the first set of tree participants.
And here we go. The acknowledgement for tree participants. First and foremost, Tracy Bola of Tropical Cleaners. Shane Coleman of Pampered VI. Celia Simmons, class of 86. Some young people. Amina Salim, Naisha Monel Joseph, UVI RT Park. And out of the first set, this is last but not least, Miss Rena Sarro and Bria James, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. Put your hands together for those folks, ladies and gentlemen.
They've done a lot of work. It's artful, it's going to be beautiful, and you will enjoy the trees. And those are just the first 5 tree participants.
And we have lots more to present to you tonight. We're going to know our next artists, a group of young men who've done a lot for festivals, done a lot for Christmas. I know they did a lot when it was in the boat parade. They would come out, a choir that would be singing. Now, whether they were on key or off key, that's another story. But they always participated. And here they come. They won't even wait for you to introduce them. They come in. Ladies and gentlemen, they have been around for years. As a matter of fact, this group, it was just about 5 or 6 of them that came into Christiansted, and they used to go down to an establishment, a restaurant, right down on Queen Cross Street. It was Mr. Jones's Bar and Restaurant, and that's where the gentleman of Jones came from. Mr. Maynard Jones was the proprietor of that particular store, establishment. And I'd like to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman of Jones.
Gentlemen,
Hey, no, it's not on.
gentlemen,
Check it out, check it out.
gentlemen, let's call the meeting to order. The meeting is called to order. Let me be the first to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. Now, as we have done for the past 72 years, I want you all to spread the spirit of Christmas to everyone in the Virgin Islands. Let's begin with our anthem. We're the gentlemen of Jones. Let us light up your lights.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años, felicidad. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts. We Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años, felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años, felicidad. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts.
We wish you a
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We thank you for your contribution. We thank you for your contribution. We thank you for your contribution. And we'll see you next year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Fantastic job, gentlemen. Mark, before you go, Mark, you can stick around for a second. Every year, the Gentlemen of Jones participates in the festival parade, and every year they win. They're undefeated. They have never lost. So, are you going to have a troop this year?
Oh, yeah.
And you want to spread the word as to what you're going to be doing this year?
Sure. Yes, thank you, Dodson. Dodson is also a Gentleman of Jones, by the way. But we're doing the Year of the Dragon this year. And this will be the first time St. Croix sees 18-foot dragons coming down Frederiksted. We're very pleased with the theme. We've won 23 years in a row. And we look forward to anyone willing to join our troop. We're on our website, www.gentlemenofjones.com. Feel free to access that, and you can join the troop through the website. We welcome each and every one of you, and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Sandra. Okay, our second set of tree sponsors. Again, acknowledgement of tree participants. Pauline James, Etta Lee Pickering Mitchell of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, New Chi Zeta Chapter. Put your hands together, folks. Rashida Russell, Caravel Hotel and Casino. Nate Maricha, Maricha Law Firm. I hope I said that correctly. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Karen Hunt of the Virgin Islands Partners for Healthy Communities. And Mr. Dwayne Howell of Arch Institute. Thank you very much for participating again, folks. Wait till you see this tree light up. Wait till you sit back there. I remember this park used to be a very quiet park, shut down, bush growing. I mean, I'm not knocking everything, but it was not put together. And now all of a sudden, it's a thing of beauty. It's open every day so that you can take your children inside and walk around. It's also what I consider to be a passive park. You go read your book. You can take your little radio, whatever the case may be, and listen to music under the tree. But it is a nice park that I think everybody should take the opportunity and just enjoy yourself. It's right in the heart of Christiansted. Sandra.
Thank you, Dodson. We live and we die. We have our ancestors. We have those who have lived in Christiansted town And this evening, we want to pay a special thank you to the lady who lived on the corner, who passed away at 100 years old. And her name was Gertalyn Althea Sheen Billing. She passed away August 26, 2024. And for the last 5 years, we've sat here and she has sat on the porch looking at us. And for those persons in Christiansted town, you would pass and she would be sitting there and you would look up and you would say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You'd have a conversation. She was a public health dental assistant. And she moved to this house in 1959 and passed away in 2024. And we pay homage to her, and she is with the ancestors. At this time, we're calling on the six-pack, Stanley, for a song. This wonderful group of musicians who
Stanley.
are going to play a song for us. We have here the six-pack. So,
Also,
gentlemen, take it.
Stanley, are you going to play or no? You're not here to enjoy the music, the show tonight. You're part of the production. You got to play. Yeah.
Like Miss, like the lady said, we have to play a song. Datsun, are we going to sing our composition? And I want to let you know this composition is about Santa Claus. He is not coming to St. Croix this year. You didn't know that?
No.
His wife said he can't come.
Your wife?
His wife was restraining her and he coming here to St. Croix.
She found out about the guava berry.
No, she said St. Croix got too much Santo.
Whoa.
Well, let me tell her about it, man.
Yeah, play music. Play music.
Mrs. Claus, Rex. She said that Santa ain't reach home yet. He put on some brand new clothes, and I see shining up through those nose. He got some to come back quick. I wonder what happened to old Saint Nick. And I hear them Santa will cross. Let us move on them and them parts. I ain't trusting my Santa down here and say, why would I them Santo? Let us take away your man, house and land, even your auto. He come to deliver a bag of toys to the little girls and boys. Christmas come, Christmas dance, and it's in Christmas having fun. Santa reaching back late. She said that she have a plan to keep me from them Santa woman. So all you Santa watch out for me. I be coming down the chimney. Instead of your hearing, ho ho ho, you'll be seeing me. I ain't trusting Santa down here and say, well, all them Santa young Santo going round the street singing ho, ho, ho. She said, Santa, carry me back with you. Yes, my darling, you do. So she jumped on the back and he bowed the call. The head straight to the North Pole. And Santa reached over his class, had a hand them up him no. He said, I bring a helper home. You don't have to work no more. This class of you think I'm stupidity. You think that you're fooling me. Don't bring she in here. Guess she up back before I try to lick this. Santa is graduating for you. Oh, oh, Santa, leave them Santo. Go home, Santa. Santa is graduating for you. Oh, oh, Santa, let Rudolph Rattan you. Oh, oh, Santa, is graduating for you. Go home, Santa, leave them Santo. Go home, Santa.
We gonna miss Santa Claus. He coming though. I have a special bottle of guava berry for him. All right. Acknowledgement of tree sponsors.
Got it?
No, go ahead.
Okay, acknowledgement of three participants again. Lisa Richards Ryan, Raquel Francis, Department of Human Services. David Johnson and Captain Carl Holly, Crucian Marine Services. And again, Bria James, Department of Health. And we have the honorable mentions.
Mr. Randall Knight and Mr. Ricky Messer.
You'll see them down in the corner, right?
They're on the corner. I asked them today how come the tree was not lit, and they told me it would be lit before Christmas. But again, Randall lives in Christiansted town. And one of the conversations we had earlier was persons living in Christiansted town. When we were growing up, people lived in Christiansted town. They lived upstairs and they had their business downstairs. And we give kudos to Randall for living here in Christiansted. He lives in the home that his parents lived in. And around the corner up on the hill on Strand Street is his cousin Sean, who also lives in Christiansted. So, you know, that good Crucian blood living in Christiansted, enjoying the fresh air in Christiansted, coming out in the evenings under the tree. We just want to come back to that. We want to remember it. And for those of you sitting here who have grandchildren and nieces and nephews, you need to speak with them and remind them of what Christiansted was like. And I remember when the Pentony building and Mrs. Pentony was here. And my grandfather came from Puerto Rico with his boat to work for Mrs. Pentony. He picked up the produce in St. Croix and took it down island. The Pentony building is still here. There are offices here. I don't know if anyone's on the third floor right now, but again, Dodson, when we were growing up, there were always people in town. You passed by, they were on the gallery.
As a matter of fact, folks, Christiansted was so vibrant that you had to come to Christiansted town to get what you need. It was a place where families left countryside, came into Christiansted, started on King Street, and walked King Street, walk up in the street. You bought what you needed to take back home, whether it's fabric to make clothes or whatever the case would be. You mentioned Miss Billin, who was on that corner, and she would always look down at the gentleman. When I say look down, I don't mean in a negative way, but Mr. Abramson,
that's right,
was downstairs with his hardware store. Like Sandra said, on top was where people lived, down below was where the shops were. And if you didn't own a shop as the person that owned the home, you rented it out to somebody. And I remember, coming in town to buy boots and from Sundial, buy shoes from Sundial. Sundial was the only place you could find anything. You want a crocus bag, you want a coal pot, you go Sundial. You can't find it, but he could find it.
You need the biggest pan because you got to cook some chicken and rice. Sundial, I need a pan. He gonna climb up. He gonna bring it down. He said, here it is. The beauty of Mr. Abramson's store was you would come, he would be out front. And you said, Mr. Abramson, I need some screws or some nail. He said, good, walk in the back, go get it and come back. I'll be at the cash register waiting for you. Those were the days. But again, memories.
And also, we don't forget Miss Pedersen and her house, which was on Company Street and King Cross and Company Street. And down below, one of the first persons who came here this evening to speak on behalf of the Crucian group that we have here tonight, Miss Ebby Flood. Oh my goodness, I can't get it out now. Vivi Flood. Vivi Flood is here tonight, and her mother owned the store down below. Her mother and her father, correct.
And at one time we had 3 fabric stores in Christiansted. You had Miss Diaz up the street, you had Ebby's, and you had Claudina on Queen Street.
Hear the name, man.
You had Miss Annie on the corner. Just a little history and a little background of what Christiansted was like, and let Christiansted come back to what it is. And that's what the Crucian Cultural Group is about. And this year we have, I want to say we are going to do other activities throughout the year. So just keep looking out and listening. Become a friend of our Facebook page. But we will be doing other activities this year.
And now, go ahead.
We have the Guardians of Culture, Moko Jumbis.
They need no introduction, folks, because you all know who they are. They'll be participating once again in today's festival, Frederiksted Parade, whether it's a children's parade or the adults parade. They will be there and they will be entertaining you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Guardians of Culture, Moko Jumbis.
When we outsiders, it's an ocean of love. All that we align up to the stars up above. Let we dance now, take a chance now with me. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon don't sleeping. Tell them we not leaving. Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again. With one and them. I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again. Play with all my friends and them. No place like now is the time for it to jam on somebody. Hand up in the air, madness everywhere. Eating with DNA, to get on bad. When we on the roadway, we like we own way. Tell them freedom in with DNA. When every hand raised, we become one race. It's only one stage. This is the birthplace. Look where we are. Greatest carnival. So magical. It's a blessing sent from above. And we go jump till morning. Look, the moon don't sleeping. Tell them we not leaving. Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again. Live with all my friends and them. No place like I feel like I'm running down again. Jump and shake the ground again. Live with all my friends and them. No place like now is the
tell you all what I get in is mépris. Oui, bon Dieu, papa zo. Oui, bon Dieu, papa zo. Oh, I tell you all what I get in is mépris. Oui, bon Dieu, papa zo. Oui, bon Dieu, papa zo. What? Every day is stress. Yeah, I cannot take it, baby, next. Blood. Wow, every day is stress. Yeah, I cannot take it, baby, next. Wow. I hope you'll find someone. Someone better than me. Oh, I hope you'll find someone else. Oh, to love you like I do. I hope so. Oh, to love you like I do. My belly big, like a cushion. I never hungry. I don't worry. You make a story on my belly because it's big. Because it's big. I tell you, big belly season. Big belly season. Big belly season. I tell you, big belly season. Big belly season. Big belly season. I eat it. I hope you find someone. I hope you find someone else. To love you like I do. Just like me. To love you like I do. Baby, your friend and them not sleeping in your bed. So tell me why you have them talking in your head. Baby, your friend and them not sleeping in your bed with you. Baby, I don't do nothing on your head. I hear them going yum 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 yum. Shut up all your mouth. All you get it by woman from me. Go and check your own. Hey, don't break up my home. I hope you find someone. Just like this boy. Oh, I hope you find someone else. Like my brother. Oh, to love you like I do. Like my grandfather. Oh, to love you like I do. Back when donkey will see.
So don't you ever let me down again. Cause I depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry. And if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took you for granted, then I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before, just to show you a sorrow. And I need you back in my life. Look at people by the truck, emotions running high. We end up in the sky, tears running down we high. Can't you tell us we sorry? We sorry, and we need you back in we life. And if I come back home, come home to me, come home to me, come home to me. I ain't got no place like home. Come home to me, come home to me, come home to me. This is my apology. Follow me, come and see what you mean to Halloween. You're a treasure in my eyes, the greatest pleasure in my life. Cause when you left it bother me, honestly, hurry please, home is where the heart should be. Pretty feathers in disguise, but together we will rise. So don't you ever
Let me
down again. Cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry. And if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took it for granted, then I promise from today I go jump.
Ladies and gentlemen, guardians of culture, Boko Jumbi. And they're just warming up. If you want to see action, January 3rd in Christiansted, Children's Parade. January 4th in Christiansted, Adults Parade. Guardians of Moko Jumbi. They will be there. Gardens of Culture, Mokujumbi. Sandra.
We want to say thank you to Willard John and to his group of instructors and family members and friends who are always out there assisting and helping them. And it's nice to know that the art form of Mokujumbi still lives.
And special thank you also, special acknowledgement to Mr. Zaid and Salim. Wave, man. Wave to the people there, man.
He used to be a Mokujumbi.
Still is.
He still is, but now he's instructing the Mokojumbis. And it's nice to see younger. I mean, I looked at one little young man, and all I could see was his eyes, and I was like, how old is he?
What
and look
age?
at how tall he is.
Ms. Shang, what age do they start from? You can get your youngster in at the age of 10. You get one girl.
All right.
So we need more females then. Okay.
If you're interested, call them, be a part of it, get your children out there doing some cultural activities and enjoying it and learning the history of the Mokujumbi.
And you can sign up tonight.
If you want.
All right. Let we go.
And Datsun will take you on your first.
Not me.
I thought you knew how to do this.
No, I ain't going up there. Not me. Acknowledgements of the shrubs, brush, hedges, and fence. Do we have an inkberry tree here tonight?
Yes, we do. We have an inkberry tree that was planted last year
And
that the gentleman of Jones went up in the bush and got, and it is growing.
And it's for historical purposes. What is an inkberry tree?
An inkberry tree is the local Christmas tree of the Virgin Islands.
I thought it might have been acacia.
No, not. It's like acacia because it got some stickers on it, but it's not acacia. It is an inkberry tree.
And what kind of tree do you have in your house? A manjak?
Tantan.
Tantan? Okay.
You could come and help me cut some if you'd like.
Take it easy, Edgy. Take it easy, Edgy. Take it easy, Edgy. Okay, folks. The participants for the acknowledgement of shrubs, brush, hedges, and fence. Ashata Cruzan, DeAndre Eberson, and the boys. Go ahead.
All the Tarts Parkway, Diane and Merle Alec.
Up the hill, Melissa Gustav, Lion Tradinan.
Demijana Guavaberry, Fiona Stokes, The Funners.
Quelbe Drive, Blinky's Daughters.
The Trade Winds, Luz Rodriguez, Kathy Mendoza, and friends.
The Crucian Christmas Lane, East Gyal.
I want to know who East Girl is, right? Alamanda's Lane, Crucian Cultural Group.
So Crucian Cultural Group well represented tonight. You're putting on a show and you're participating. Fantastic.
We're a group of multifaceted, multi-talented people.
Jeez, I'm ready going on bad.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to ask Datsun, what is his favorite memory of Christmas?
My favorite memory of Christmas is just getting to Christmas Day. Christmas, for some reason, used to take, as a child, used to take forever to get here. You waited Christmas, and as soon as Christmas used to last longer as a child than it does today. Because before you know it, New Year's there right there. New Year's used to take, in my time as a child, 2 to 3 weeks, I thought. But no, it's rather wrong in 7 days. But Christmas is my favorite thing about Christmas, folks, is getting the families together. My family, we get together for beginning in Thanksgiving, take it all through Christmas, and then New Year's. It's just bringing the family together and being around your family, loving your family, and your family loving you back, exchanging gifts, exchanging food, exchanging whatever you want to exchange. But that's what Christmas to me is all about, coming together as family.
I think it's also a time to share memories, remember the ancestors, tell the grandchildren about grandparents and what they did.
That's true.
And how important they were in our lives. Because our grandchildren are the future. And they need to know what home is like. And so many of them live off island, but they come home to visit. And that's the time when we need to share the stories with them of our families. Yeah, there was yesterday. There was a group that came into Limpricht Park with one of the tour guides, and they were, I guess, shocked that there were people in there and what were they doing. So I explained to them what we were doing and what this evening is about. And I think one of the persons was from Tennessee, and he says, "We don't have anything like that in Tennessee." So he was, very happy to hear that we are using the park. He got the history of Limpricht Park. So again, for others coming here, they're also enjoying the work that we put into the park.
And Christmas, the Christmas season here in the territory, compared to other places, it lasts a little bit longer than anything else. We have Christmas Day, we have Christmas second day, we have Christmas second day, and so forth. We have all kind of days.
And we have All Years and New Year's.
And New Year's.
And then we have Three Kings.
Oh, God. But then other places, Christmas Day is December 25th, and they start taking on the tree the same night. Whereas our trees last until March. Because we just like the smell of it.
And some of us just keep them up. They're easy to put up, but not easy to take down.
And dispose of.
But we enjoy them. Years ago, the Mukajumbis were here. We have this. The parade used to be 1 year in Christiansted, 1 year in Frederiksted.
I miss that.
Persons came from Frederiksted, came to Christiansted. People from Christiansted went to Frederiksted.
And for the record, I miss it. I missed it going back and forth because to me, it brought St. Croix together. One way or the other, it brought St. Croix together. And again, I mentioned it on Channel 12. By the way, folks, Channel 12 is broadcasting, so if you find somebody tell you they saw you on TV, Channel 12, WTJX, the best TV station in the territory, is broadcasting this thing tonight, so we're very happy for that. I love Channel 12. I work with Channel 12 for 23 years now, and it's a fantastic station. But again, getting back to the parade, and getting back to where we had the village in Frederiksted 1 year, village in Christiansted the next year, and back and forth, it literally brought the island together, and I think it's something that we should look at again. That's just my 2 cents. I know people are going to get back to me, and me and Key.
I love parades, and I've been in parades in Christiansted and Frederiksted, so I love parades anywhere. If it's a parade, I'm going to be there. So, but again, it is the bringing people together. Your family from Frederiksted coming to Christiansted, they're seeing you. They're meeting people that they haven't seen in a long time. So let's think about it. Let's see what happens.
All right, we'll work on it. A cultural tradition. When are they ready?
The I dancers.
They are ready. They're waving, and they can't wait to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, about Christiansted.
A cultural tradition.
Aye.
Quadrille dancers.
You need a microphone?
One, two. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the master and mistress of ceremonies announced, the II cultural dancers will be dancing a set of quadrille for you tonight. The traditional quadrille, which comprise of 6 figures. So Mr. Jacobs, a figure 6. Hope your partners are promenade, right? Promenade. Keep a promenade dance. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Jacobs of figure 1.
Head and foot, your country partners, balance it. Balance your own partners, gentlemen. Ladies, change away. Ladies, salute. Balance it. Keep the balance, gentlemen. No salute.
Company. Mr. Jacobs of figure 2. Sija.
Company. Take your partners in hand, gentlemen. Go and cross. Ladies, change away. Ladies, alone. Take your partners in hand, gentlemen. Go and cross. Keep the balance, gentlemen. No salute.
Company. Just want to point out one thing to the audience as the figures move on, you see the dancers change the style of dancing. In quadrille, we have various figures where the dancers change based on the rhythm pattern of the music. We're not dancing the same beat to the same beat over and over again. As the rhythm change, the dancers change their steps as well. Mr. Jacobs, a figure 3.
Right into right, dancers prepare for grand change. Salute your partners, grand change, walk away. Salute your partners, continue. Salute your partners. All join hands and form a circle. Ladies, promenade right, gentlemen left. Walk away. Two, kneel. Salute your partners, gentlemen, over across the company. Promenade right. Two, kneel. Go and meet. Draw away. Balance at your station. Balance. Two, kneel. Keep a balance. Now salute.
Company. Thank you. Mr. Jacobs, the Mahab. Company. Gentlemen, contrary to your right. Two, kneel. Now you come, stamp your feet. Two, kneel. Contrary. Gentlemen, two, kneel. Now you come, stamp your feet. Two, kneel. Now salute. Company. So to end the quadrille set, we always start with a figure 6 and we end with a figure 6. Mr. Jacobs, a figure 6. Contrary to your right. Two, kneel. Contrary. Two, kneel. Contrary. Two, kneel. Balance your own partners. Partners and promenade right. Two, kneel. Two, kneel. Stand guard, gentlemen. Take your partners and dance away. Promenade right. Gentlemen, forward. Take your partners and dance away. brave dancers.
Aye, dancers, thank you. Thank you.
Aye, aye.
Six back, thanks. Coming up, we have a young man who's going to give you a little history. His mother was Leona Brady Watson. His name is Jay Watson. And he's going to sing some carousel. But let me give you a little background as to who Leona Brady Watson was. She was a Crucian folklorist and culture bearer. She was known for her curation and preservation of the art of carousel and music born of the way of life of the enslaved people of St. Croix. Leona Brady Watson was born and grew up in the north side of St. Croix, where she learned the folk music of the Crucian countryside, where elders, mostly women, accompanied by drummers, would exchange messages as they worked side by side. Some of these songs were about the everyday happenings of life. Who was in love with who was angry with who, and some of these messages were about the political happenings in the villages on the island, in Denmark, and in the world. Leona left St. Croix as a teenager for New York, where her mother kept the traditional songs alive, as the family would sing the songs to each other as a memory of home. When she returned to St. Croix with her family in the early 60s, she realized that St. Croix was changing and that the songs of her childhood were being forgotten. She dedicated her time to her elders, those at Kings Hill or living with family and friends, and curated many of the songs into a repertoire that she would share with all who would listen. She formed performing groups made up of young people in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, which included her own children, neighborhood friends, family, and others who had an interest in Crucian culture. Teaching and learning carousel was not just about songs. It was about a way of life, which included storytelling, traditional cooking, herbal medicine, and folk wisdom. With a penetrating, soul-stirring voice, she would command the stage and a room with her songs and her cultural knowledge. Leona Brady Watson was also a sought-after political strategist and community thought leader who mentored a generation of young people in the cultural traditions of St. Croix. Her legacy lives on as the carousel songs are passed on to today's listeners. And if you look up the word carousel, it says it is a type of folk music that began in Trinidad and Tobago, and it is a precursor to modern calypso. It is also characterized by the performance style, women called chantwells singing call-in and response with a chorus. The lyrics, carousel songs are often satirical and insulting. And the content, carousel songs commemorate historical events and share news and opinions. And the language, carousel is primarily sung in your dialect. At this time, Jay Watson and Carl Christopher on the drums.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thanks for inviting me to this very festive event. My name is Jay Watson, and I'm the last child for my mother, Leona Brady Watson. For those of you who didn't know my mother, because there are a lot of people here who did, my mother was called the Queen of Carrizo. Carrizo was a form of communication when the slaves were brought from Africa, from the west coast of Africa. When they were brought here, they were told not to speak to each other, not to communicate with one another. So these slaves had to come up with a way to communicate, to let slaves know in the other field what was going on, what was happening day to day. And there came the art of Carrizo. From Carrizo has evolved into the modern day Calypso. Now, my mother was not just a Carrizo singer. She was a cultural person through and through. She believed in her culture. I was a member of her first Carrizo troupe in the 60s. I was the youngest. And there were about 21 of us from the village of Grove where we lived. And my mother would have the young children and the teenagers come and she would practice. But other things people didn't know is my mother was an herbalist. She could tell you about every bush and what that bush was used for. She actually went to UVI and did talks. And I would have to go with her while we gather these bushes and drive all through the country and pick up these bushes so she could talk about it. She knew what bush was used for what ailment. I was so glad that I was part of that. As the youngest person out the family, I would be the one to have to go with her. My other siblings were older, so when they were teenagers, they got a chance to stay home. But I had to make those pilgrimages. When she would go to what you call Kings Hill Old Folks Home, y'all know it today as Herbert Gregg. That's where a lot of the people who knew the Carrizo were. Those were what my mother called the elders. Those were the ones that my mother would go to. She knew them from the time she was a child before she went to New York and came back. But she always had that burning in her heart for her culture. She has taken Carrizo internationally. The art of Carrizo is now in the Smithsonian Institute of the United States. Individuals from China, I remember a group from China, came here because they wanted to tape my mother performing the Carrizo, and that was done. Now, there's something else I'd like to share with you. How many St. Croix Central High School Caribs we have here? Could I see a show of hands? How many Caribs we have here? Well, good. Do you know how Central High School Caribs got its name? You wouldn't. But I could tell you tonight. The Caribs got its name from this woman, my mother. My father used to teach to Christiansted High School, which is now Elena Christian, or was Elena Christian, and started the first tackle football program here on St. Croix. And when he wanted a mascot, because he picked the team from Christiansted High School, when he wanted a mascot, he was looking for names. And my mother suggested to him, call them the Caribs. If you know the history, there were the Caribs and the Arawaks here. The Arawaks, the Tahinos, known as Tahinos, but the Arawaks were more peaceful. The Caribs were fierce. And football is a fierce sport. So remember as you leave here, this is the woman responsible for the Caribs. Now, before I perform, there's something else I like to say. My sister-in-law, true story, within the last month, went to the Smithsonian with former Senator Myron Jackson. And when she introduced herself and said her name is Monique Clendenin Watson. The first question she was asked, are you related to Leona Watson? So that's how this woman has taken this dialect, her culture, and sent it to be recognized worldwide. There was a bill in 2020 that came before the legislature to name the Frederiksted Festival Village, the Leona Brady Watson Cultural Festival Village. It passed the committee unanimously. The bill was held up in the full body for whatever reason. But I would hope that senators-elect that are here and other senators who are here take up that bill and dust it off. And I'm not saying because she's my mother. I'm saying because of the body of work she has put in regarding culture in this territory, not St. Croix, in the territory. Whenever you see or hear culture, this woman, Leona Brady Watson, name goes to the top. So I would hope that bill is dusted off. And don't do it because she's my mother. Do it because it's the body of work she put in and because it's the right thing to do. Now, I'm going to perform a few songs of my mother. I know a lot of people are surprised. When I got a call from Miss Wanda Vele, Jay, I hear you on Facebook, and could you come and do the Cariso? So now, I say, okay. A lot of people don't know that I learned this, but this is how should I say? This is an art I learned from my mother from a very young age. So I hope you enjoy it. Sit back and relax. It might be a little difficult for you, but I'm going to get the crowd involved in the first one, okay, in the first song. Now, when I stick the mic out, all I want the crowd to do is say, do my people do. That's your chorus, okay? Remember that. So when I stick the mic out, the chorus would be, do my people do. We got that? Good. Carla, ready? Me ask Mr. Jackson and we party get learning. You know come here from one pilikin, you know get here from a garland. Lay low, now you lay low. Lay low, Mr. Jackson, now you for no know ye. His grandfather was a minister and his father was a teacher. His mama been a college, so he bound for having knowledge. Lay low, now you lay low. Lay Mr. Jackson low, now you know for no he. Said David Hamilton Jackson, the king of the island. He said, he begged the black girl them to keep from the white man. Do my people do? Said David Hamilton Jackson, the king of the island. He said, do my people do? He begged the black girl them to keep from the white man. Do my people do? John Hag was shame like a dog. Do my people do? The day the corona landed in the harbor, do my people do? So they were Hamilton Jackson, the king of the island. He begged the black girl them to keep from the white man. John Hag was shame like a dog. Stand fast before we lose our island. David Hamilton Jackson, the king of the island. He said, he begged the black girl them to keep from the white man. John Hag was shame like a dog. Stand fast before we lose our island. David Hamilton Jackson, the king of the island. He said, work hard for we have a better future. Morning star arise, I wanna hear the milkman a call. Tanty Nanny gon' lick me, give me a little bit more for the last. I lay soak, mama lay soak, I want a little bit more for the last. I say morning star arise, I wanna hear your neighbor call. Tanty Nanny gon' lick me, give me a little bit more for the last. Oh lay soak, mama lay soak, I want a little bit more for the last. I say morning star arise, I wanna hear me nene a call. Tanty Nanny gon' lick me, give me a little bit more for the last. I lay soak, mama lay soak, I want a little bit more for the last. Jimmy was a man, he was a man from the crew. When morning break, he was a shabba foot through. In the middle of the night, he made the last of his wrong. He ball oh lad, until the water come down. Jimmy, Jimmy boy, Jimmy, where you going tonight? Jimmy, Jimmy boy, Jimmy, where you going tonight? Jimmy, Jimmy boy, Jimmy, where you going tonight? I'm going up a Hugginsburg, go see me mother-in-law. Every night you're going to go see your mother-in-law. Every night you're going to go see your mother-in-law. Every night you're going to go see your mother-in-law. And you're passing a Kelton, a Rosa Daniel house. Go to ball, you no hear the go to ball, and the ball till the weary ball, you no give no satisfaction. Bring it, come and tire me domo. Give some grass, give layetam. Bring it, come and tire me domo. Give some grass, give layetam. Tantu eba yo leba tulang. Tantu eba yo leba tulang. Give some grass, give layetam. Lazy Barrio, me got something to tell you. Something important, sir. So me hear them girl attack. Been a hard and got, sir, me hear them girl attack. Say you look for a young thing for married. Some say you chop it. Some say you're foolish. Tanto you no chop it all, you're married to who you fancy. Me a go move in a river gamble base, me no bother nobody man ya. Oh, me Charlotte Benjamin, me no bother nobody man ya. We a go move in a river gamble base, me no bother nobody man ya. Asa up a yard, save me till a morning, them a go be some murder walk ya. Say me till a man in a me massa, ya one good man. Say me till a man in a say save Charlotte Benjamin. Say me till a man in. They bring me here from Africa. They're me born in land. Bring me here in slavery to the land of Santa Cruz. Tribe of Heiliger, pump your cake. Pump your keg, let the island hear. Tribe of Heiliger, pump your keg. Pump your keg, let the girl them hear. I know we gon' lose, but I don't want no lamb. Get no lose, get no lose. Get no lose, girl, but left some pan the ground, sir. Get no lose, get no lose. Get no lose, girl, but left some pan the ground, sir. I say, clear the road. Are you clear the road? Slave them pass, we going for our freedom. Hardship in the morning and we suffering at night. Nobody left to help us but only Lord Raya. Say, clear the road. Are you clear the road? Clear the road, let the slave them pass, we going for our freedom. We don't want no bloodshed, not a drop of bloodshed. What we want is freedom, so give we our freedom. I say, clear the road. Are you clear the road? For our freedom. freedom. Let we go at home. Let we meet the general. I said the general name is Bodo. He gon' give we freedom. I said clear the road. Are you clear the road? Clear the road. Let the slave them pass. We going for our freedom. Governor Van Schulten, human Van Schulten, stretch your power, now we crack, now right down, are we freedom? I say, clear the road, are you clear the road? Clear the road, let the slave them pass, we going for our freedom. We going for our freedom. We going for our freedom. And the one chorizo that everybody here should know, I will end with. Mama, bake your Johnny cake, Christmas coming. Mama, bake your Johnny cake, Christmas coming. Christmas coming, and New Year's coming. I say Christmas coming, and New Year coming. I tell you, Mama, bake your Johnny cake, Christmas coming. Mama, bake your Johnny cake, Christmas coming. You want to be merry? Drink guava berry. You have the digitals, drink fusion datas. I tell you, Mama, bake your Johnny cake, Christmas coming. Mama, bake your Johnny cake, Christmas coming. I say Christmas coming. And New Year's coming, Christmas coming, and New Year's coming. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm almost speechless. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for being your mother's spokesperson, and she'd be very proud of you. Thank you again. Carousel was in the house. At this time, the Crucian Cultural Group is calling on Vivian Epperson Flood to come forward, please. We have a very special recognition to make this evening. And I don't want to give it away, so I won't say anything until she comes up here.
Took a break.
There are people that live here. There are people that live elsewhere. There are people who, this is home. And there are people who, in their hearts, keep the history and the culture alive. And then there are those who share it with others. And there are those who dedicate their life to culture and tradition. So at this time, as Vivian Epperson Flood comes forward, I will give her the mic.
Can you use this one? Hey, there you go. Good evening, everyone. Just real quickly. This individual is not expecting this at all. They're not expecting this at all. And we stand here, and I'm a true believer, and everyone in our group are true believers as well, that you don't know where you're going if you don't remember where you started from. And so tonight, there's a young lady in the audience that I'm going to ask to come forward. And that is Miss Merlene Lang. Merlene. All of you pray for me, please, because I had to tell her a little white lie to get her here. What you have here this evening is in the 6 years. In the 6 years that we're doing this concept, this idea, the birthing of the Crucial Cultural Group, we didn't have a name, but we had an idea. And we wanted to pay homage to Merlene tonight because that idea started as a conversation with herself, myself, and bless her in her grave, my mom, in the same Ebby store that Datsun referred to, on the corner of King Cross and Company. And the idea of preserving, showcasing, and highlighting our culture started in that conversation in the store. And we're talking about the grease pig and the wharf, and the maypole, and all of those things that existed that identified us culturally. And Merlene started out with us, and then this transition, because she's a big boat decorator and all of those kind of things. But tonight, on behalf of the Crucian Cultural Group, and I have Miss Vielle here, we wanted to present this to Merlene, the humble spirit in the conversations. And we have this plaque for you. There's several things. It's our characteristic, one-of-a-kind, what is it, memento, a fruit basket. This year's token, which is a collage of pictures of Crucian Cultural Group and the things we've done. And we want to have this plaque, and we present this plaque to you. And it says, the Crucian Cultural Group recognizes Merlene M. Lang, a Virgin Islands cultural activist. I don't know if you hear Merlene, but she'll be blazing on the radio. And she'll be on Facebook, what is Crucian stuffing, what ain't stuffing, what is stuffing with only sofrito, coloring, no raisins. So look for her page. It says, for your culinary contributions, conversations, and advocacy to preserve and showcase Virgin Islands culture, heritage, and traditions. December 13th, 2024, Christiansted, St. Croix. So we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. It was an idea that we put into fruition, and we will never forget, all of us put our efforts into this. So to you, we say thanks, all the blessings, and continue to advocate. What a perfect time to come up after the carousel.
I know. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of years. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
And Master and Mistress of Ceremonies, can I take a little privilege?
Thank you.
A little privilege at this time as we talk. Technology. You hear us talking about the 14 people, 12 people. That's the Crucian Cultural Group. And they're not expecting this either. But I'm going to ask them to come up because I think you need to see the faces behind this production, the lantern parade, the lighting of the ruins. It is not a simple task. And so I'm going to call them to come up who is here. Some of them are away and looking at us virtually. Well, myself, Sandra Gerard Leong, who's serving as our Mistress of Ceremony, Miss Elsada Josiah, who is here, Miss Suzette Bow James, Shalita Shang. Where's Shalita? Shalita, there she is. Miss Wanda Figueroa Vielle. Miss Shalana Brown, who's behind the camera somewhere. Miss Pat Brown. Renee Schuster isn't here. Mr. Teddy Richards. Is Casey still here or has he left us? Mr. Kendall Henry and Mr. Kareem Smith. This is a small but mighty force of individuals that sacrifice their time and volunteer their time to do this for you, the community. And we're truly a team, and we could not get it done without each and every one of us depending on each other, and we do it to make sure that you, the community, get this cultural experience. So tonight, I want to say to them, thank you. because it's a lot of work and a lot of energy. But I needed you to see the faces behind Crucian Cultural Group. And this is all of us, including Sandra on our far right. And we're going to recruit Dodson Kahiza. Anytime you do anything with us, you become a member. So, but I want to say to this team, thank you very much. And to you, from them, we do this on your behalf. So please enjoy. Thank you for the point of privilege.
Thank you, Vivian. You need my mic? Okay. Thank you again to the members of the Crucian Cultural Group. And it is with a great heart that we all do this. We want to see our culture alive. We want to see it living. We want others to envision what we see and to be a part of it. We have a group, the Peter's Rest Praise Team. I need to give my mic to them, so I call the Peter's Rest Praise Team. Enjoy.
Emmanuel, oh, you are Emmanuel.
the herald angels sing, Jesus, the light of the world.
Hark the herald angels sing, Jesus, the light of the world. Glory to the newborn King, Jesus, the light of the world. We'll walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. Joyful all in nations rise. Jesus, the light of the world. Join the triumph of the skies. Jesus, the light of the world. We'll walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. Christ the heavens and earth. Jesus, the light of the world. Christ the everlasting Lord. Jesus, the light of the world. We'll walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace. Jesus, the light of the world. Hail the Son of Righteousness. Jesus, the light of the world. We'll walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. We'll walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. Shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, the light of the world. Jesus, the light of the world.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The PRC praise team from the Peters Rest Seventh-day Adventist Church. They are a remarkable group of professionals with a heart for worship and a commitment to uplifting others through music. With over 20 years of service, they have become a cornerstone of their community, inspiring and connecting people through their heartfelt performances at community events, conferences, and outreach programs. Their mission is clear and profound: to share God's love and bring hope through the power of music. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
In so many words, simply awesome.
It was. Little taste of Christmas. Datsun, what's your favorite food over Christmas?
Oh, God.
Wait, I ain't finished.
Need more volume.
You know that they had the Tart Wars. And Sunday they have the Soup Wars. So what's your favorite food over Christmas?
Callaloo. Simply
With pork or without pork?
Oh, God, if you ain't got pork in callaloo. Come on, man. The other stuff.
I like it with pork, you know.
okay.
Callaloo with turkey ain't callaloo. What about callaloo with only spinach and no bush.
Well, because callaloo is such an expensive dish to make the old-time way, and it's very tedious. How many days does it take to make callaloo? A pot of callaloo?
A couple of days, because you got
3 days.
You got to get a bush. You got to pick it.
Right.
You got to clean it. You got to get the salt beef and the pork, and you got to soak it
You must
clean
soak.
it. And then you got to start cooking.
Okay, so it takes 3 days. Now, today we have callaloo made out of spinach. That's the commercial callaloo. But as long
That's
as...
not callaloo. That's spinach soup.
No, spinach callaloo, you got a thing in it.
Which
Once
thing?
The thing.
Which bush?
Not pork.
But they ain't got no bush.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Then it ain't callaloo. Callaloo got to have bush.
You got a point. Then I'm going to stop arguing.
Okay, so what's your second favorite food?
Sauce and potato salad. You notice everything got pork in it.
Yeah,
Sauce
I
and potato
realize
salad,
that.
yes.
With egg or without egg? The potato salad.
You got to have egg.
And what's your favorite dessert?
Red grout.
With cream or without cream?
With cream.
You're a man of my heart, because I love a cream.
I still believe in pineapple tartar. That's number one.
I like coconut.
But this year we're going to have a war about banana fritters or pumpkin fritters. Which one? So
I like pumpkin.
Be ready, folks. In the parade this year, Channel 12, we're going to determine which one is the best, pumpkin or banana fritters.
I love it. All right, 6-pack. Stanley and the 6-pack. Great music.
Singing "Oh Christmas Tree."
I have no idea what they're going to sing.
Well, they better sing "Oh Christmas Tree." I want to hear that.
That's it? Christmas tree. Here you go. Thank you.
Wonderful, as usual. Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, folks, just a reminder, we have some vendors on this side, and Stanley's going to be playing for an hour after the tree lighting ceremony, a whole hour, Stanley, so get ready. 1 whole hour. So, we got to treat the vendors good also. The vendors have been here from the very beginning. They've been patient up there, and they're having a wonderful time with the folks on that side. So folks on this side, which is the west side, visit the east side so you can get some stuff like chicken and Johnny cake and fried fish. They got popcorn, they got cotton candy, they got all kinds of good stuff.
As a reminder, on Sunday is the lighting of the ruins on the bypass at 6 o'clock. Please come out. The worship group will also be there along with some other artists. It's a time for you to come out and pay homage to the ancestors. The Contentment Ruins, we will be giving a little history on the Contentment Ruins and the persons who lived in contentment.
At the same time?
What was interesting was when I put out on Facebook a couple weeks ago that we were looking for information on persons who lived in Christiansted. And I also put out all of the things that we were doing and the happenings. And I got a call from a lady, an elder in Sign Farm, who wanted me to come by and speak to her. As a child, she remembered going to Contentment. And for the last 2 weeks, I have been in contact with her, and she has written a story of contentment and the persons who lived in contentment, both on the front street, the main road that we come out of Christiansted on, and the back. So I'll be sharing some of that with you on Sunday, and also about the ruins. So please come out. Next weekend is the unveiling of the window at Purple Papaya. So please, when you're in town, go and take a look. It'll be next weekend. And on the 5th of January, which is a Sunday, is our motorcade and foot parade. So we're starting with the cars lit up, and we're starting at Ricardo Richards coming into town. And when we get to Sunday Market, right up the street, then the foot parade, and we'll go around to the Shan Market. So please come out and support the cars that are going to be there and those persons participating in the foot parade. And again, it's going to be a lot of fun. And the next day is a holiday, which is Three Kings. And then we will end the Christmas festival season here on St. Croix. And again, we want to thank you for coming out this evening. We want to thank the vendors. We want to thank all of the artists that have come out and say to you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing in our culture and traditions. So at this time, we're getting ready.
Are you ready?
For the countdown and the lighting of the trees.
Are you ready for the lighting?
We have a surprise.
Another delay.
You got an hour to dance in the street afterwards, so don't leave. Stay and have fun, socialize, meet someone new, talk to us if you have any information you want to share with us. And for those persons who are interested in assisting us, because we are going to be doing, the Crucian Cultural Group will be doing some activities throughout the year. So if you're interested in being a part of this committee, let us know. You saw who the members were. We have a Facebook page. You can always send us a message.
Can you ask the question again?
So,
are you ready for the lighting of the trees?
And thank you to all of those persons who have decorated the trees, who take their time to come out and make sure that the people of St. Croix, and especially the children and the elders that come to Limpricht Park, are going to enjoy. So let's go with the lights going down. Takes a little time. And then we're going to have the countdown. don't know.
Shalita,
Countdown?
Pat. Shalita, Pat, anybody. Come.
Countdown? Ready? All right. We're starting at 10. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Light them up.
Wow. Magical. Magical again to those persons who have been here for the last couple weeks, who have been decorating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also heard that there is one tree that has 1,000 lights.
And Sandra?
So thank you, and please be careful walking
Thank you
in
very
there
much.
and making sure that your footing is good in the park, and just look out for the lights. Okay. So they are opening the gate. We will continue on. The Crucian Cultural Group wants to thank their partners. But before that, we want to thank all of the employees of Channel 12 WTJX for being here this evening with us, and again, doing a wonderful job of carrying the show.
You got to talk about WTJX a little bit more gusto.
I love WTJX.
WTJX, your television station, and so much more.
A staple in our community.
You better believe it. We want to thank all our performers.
Our Virgin Islands community present and viewing.
Once again, WTJX, Channel 12.
Via
Virgin Islands Department of Tourism.
Diageo USVI.
The Virgin Islands Lottery.
Virgin Islands Department of Sports, Parks, and Recreation.
Virgin Islands Police Department.
Commissioner Designee Mario Brooks.
Sergeant Arthur A. Joseph Sr., Officer of the Traffic Investigation Bureau.
The Virgin Islands Fire and Emergency Medical Services.
Director Antonio Stevens of FEMS.
Fire Chief Kyber Titus and crew.
EMS Chief Robert Bryan and crew.
Government Access Channel 27 Earl Morris.
Mr. David Marshall.
Saver St. Croix.
Delita Burrows.
Renee Jackson.
Lyra Tung.
Jane Myers.
Elvis Liebert.
Michael Jacobs.
Lloyd Daniel Jr.
Myra Hendricks.
Monica Andrews.
And all of our vendors.
Who will be open until the very end, along with Stanley playing for an hour afterwards. So we do want you to really enjoy yourself.
Thank you for coming out this evening, and enjoy yourselves and enjoy the next hour or so of dancing to Stanley and the six-pack.
And thank you to Sandra Gerard.
And thank you to Dotson James. Thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you for being here with us
It has
tonight.
been a lot of fun. And again, the Crucian Cultural Group, culture and traditions will live on St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Thank you very
much.
Thanks for coming out, folks. See you again
Thank
next
you.
year. And don't forget our upcoming events.
wife they perfectly left that night. There was no room to bear her child. No room, the room was inside. So half now in the angel sing. Oh, listen to what they say. That man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Everything nice, but it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. The carols and bells make everything swell. The real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, we love you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. The tinsel and lights make everything nice, but I root it for you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. The carols and bells make everything swell, but the real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, we love you. Jesus, we love you. Jesus, we love you. Then don't catch a big foot. Why the police don't put them girls in jail? Why? Why the police don't put them girls in jail? Them Asian girls don't want to take the lyrics from them. Asian girls don't want to take the lyrics from them. Asian girls don't want to take the lyrics from them. Them Asian girls don't want to take the lyrics from them. Why? Why the police don't put them girls in jail? Why? Why the police don't put them girls in jail?